my sexy Scorpio, that's Scully Sati. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel to see what I see for you guys for the second half of June, June 16th through the 30th, 2019. And I just want to say, as always, that not all messages that I am relaying are going to resonate with everybody watching. That's totally fine. You know, we as readers, we're going to pick up different energies at different times. So just because what I'm saying to you now doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. But that doesn't mean that next week when I do the weekly elementals, or the week after that when I do the first half of July, that the message won't resonate with you better, okay? So come back to me if this doesn't resonate. And let's see, for you guys, I'm actually going to be using one of my favorite decks, which is the Steampunk Tarot. And I love this deck not only for the artwork, but because of the descriptions that are actually in the book. Even though I know the cards backwards and forwards, I really like to look at the descriptions when I get a new tarot deck, because it's, you know, it's interesting how the writers will describe their take on particular cards. So, all right, so let's just kind of jump right into it, guys. Let's see what's going on for my Scorpio crew for the second half of June. What do we got? What do we got? All right. All right, guys, well, kind of what I'm seeing here is you guys are about to have some kind of a surprise for the next couple of weeks of June here with the Wheel of Fortune card. Wheel of Fortune is about fate, karma, destiny. It's also about quick opportunity, unexpected things happening, okay? And I feel like what this has to do with is related to some kind of loss from the past with the Five of Cups, okay? And I feel like what this has to do with, to be honest with you, is I feel like somebody has had a change of heart with the Ace of Cups, right? That's about new beginnings, new emotional epiphanies. And they're going to come forward to you guys to try to offer some kind of a date or some kind of gift, all right? Page of Pentacles is about messages, about money, earthly realms, things of that nature. And I feel like how this is going to make you guys feel is, you know, very much victorious with the Six of Wands. I feel like you guys have probably been waiting on this particular moment for a while. I do feel like this is somebody from the past for sure that you know, you did have some pain with that Five of Cups. And I feel like you guys have been waiting for this for a while. And I do feel like it's finally coming to fruition this next couple of weeks. And I feel like, you know, this is to bring about some kind of transformation and change. I'm also picking up on, for certain people, that what this has to do with is perhaps you had to leave this person because, you know, they just were not cutting it, right? They were not up to par with what you were looking for in a partner. And I feel like the ones I'm tapping into, it looks as though they may have had some kind of an emotional epiphany with that Ace of Cups, where all of a sudden they're really realizing, like, hey, I miss Scorpio, you know, I want to be with Scorpio, right? Like, Scorpio's awesome. Like, why would I want anybody but Scorpio, right? So I feel like they're going to be coming back to try to win your attention and win your heart. And I don't usually look at the bottom of the deck, but I took a peek, and here we are with the Page of Wands, which is about another message, but this is a message about passion, okay? So if you guys have been waiting for a while, I would say, you know, the time of waiting is probably about to come to an end for the ones that I'm tapping into. Okay, let's look a little bit deeper into this. Let's see if there's more to this that we should talk about. Now, this is definitely somebody from the past with this Three of Swords. That's about sorrow. So this person may have done you wrong in the past, or it could just be that, you know, you caused each other pain. You know what I mean? This is something that really, it just didn't feel like it was working out. And I feel like back in the day, maybe they weren't accepting your offer of love with the Four of Cups. And I feel like you guys got bored of it. You know, you guys got bored of waiting, and you faced the truth of the matter with this Ace of Swords, right? This is about another epiphany, but, you know, more of the mental epiphany. And I feel like you guys cut it off. So let's look a little bit deeper. Let's see if this person has done work on themselves so that they can now come to you as the partner that you were seeking before. Okay. Well, these cards are looking pretty goddamn good. I'm not going to lie. That's awesome, Scorpio. This person has definitely been watching you for a while. So if you have some kind of social media or mutual friends, something of that matter, they've definitely been watching you for a while. Page of Swords. So it's like, I feel like they've been watching you for a while. It's like when you guys broke up, they didn't quite, it's like they accepted it, but I feel like, you know, at first they were a little bit salty about it. And so they kind of kept tabs on you, you know. Sometimes we do that. We're like, what is this person doing? Is this person happy without me? You know what I mean? Is this person broken up over me? That kind of thing. And I feel like this person was doing that with you. And as they saw you start to grow in strength and really start to, you know, figure out that you deserve better than what they were offering you, I feel like they slowly started to awaken, okay? And I feel like if they had options before with the Seven of Cups, I'm feeling like they've narrowed it down to one person, which is you. And I feel like this probably comes at a time when you guys have other options, which is awesome. So you're like, oh, look at me. I got all these different kind of cupcakes I could try, right? And I feel like, you know, that exudes from your energy, especially if you're posting like selfies on YouTube. Maybe you have a YouTube channel. Maybe they're watching your YouTube channel, right? But if you're posting pictures of yourself on Instagram or, you know, Facebook or what have you, you know, they could have been checking that out recently and just looking at you and seeing the change and the growth within you and desiring to come back to you to form, ta-da, the Lover's card. That's the Divine Union, okay? This is the Divine Union card. This is about decisions being made, and I feel like the decision for this person is like, I want Scorpio. I want to be with Scorpio. Scorpio is my mate, right? And I feel like, you know, this is going to make you guys feel very strong with the Nine of Wands. You're going to be like, okay, this is interesting, right? This is good that you've made some changes, you know, and I feel like part of you guys is you're going to want to nurture that change with the Empress card. And if you look at her too, she's just kind of like, you know, chilling out, right? She's lounging, you know, she's just kind of allowing somebody to come to her, right? She's drawing them in with her very powerful being, right? And I feel like that's what's happening with you guys, Scorpio. And I feel like it's working with this person. I am seeing the end of some kind of a cycle here with the World card. The World card is also about, you know, feeling very on top of the world. So again, I feel like this is going to really kind of take you guys by surprise. And I feel like it's going to make you guys happy. And it is looking as though this person has made some changes. So this is remarkable. This is awesome. Let's look a little bit deeper if there's anything else that we need to know about this. Okay, so when this person does come to you, I feel like you guys are going to be pretty divided mentally because of what's happened in the past. With the Two of Swords, I feel like, you know, you're going to be wondering like, you know, I just kind of got over this person. I told myself that I would never get back with this person because of what happened before. But I'm really intrigued to see if this person actually did make some changes and if they've actually developed into the partner that I'm looking for. So I feel like you guys are going to be pretty divided about it. And I feel like you guys are going to want to take like a little bit of a timeout with the Hermit card just so you can kind of get your thoughts together. You know, where you're able to look at it objectively as opposed to subjectively, you know, so you're able to look at it from a distance instead of being kind of caught up in the emotions of it, right? And I just feel like this person's definitely coming in, guys. Knight of Wands, that's like taking action with passion. So this person's coming in whether you guys like it or not. Sorry, Scorpio, but I think you guys are actually going to be pretty happy about it when you start thinking about it. Because I do feel like you guys did have to walk away. You had to walk away from this in the past, the Eight of Cups. You know, I feel like this person just wasn't cutting it before. This person was being lazy is what I'm getting. This person really wasn't putting in the effort that you were. And I feel like even if this person was the one to walk away, I feel like you were the one to draw back your energy first. You know what I mean? It's like you knew that you deserved better than what this person was putting out. And I feel like having that distance, having that time away from each other, I feel like this has affected this person in a positive way where, you know, they finally realized just how magnetic you are with this Queen of Wands, right? Queen of Wands symbolizes a person that is very passionate, very magnetic. You know, when this person walks into a room, heads turn, people are interested, right? And I feel like that since this person's been watching you, I feel like they're definitely interested. And I feel like they're going to be coming in pretty quickly with that Knight of Wands card. Typically the Knights are kind of in and out energy, which is something I typically warn about with that. But because you guys have some other really good cards, like the Lovers card, which is about divine union, and the World card, which is about bringing, you know, old ways to an end, you know, and things of that nature, I feel like you should probably hear this person out. I feel like you should probably give this person a chance to at least, you know, kind of present their case to you and see how you feel about it. And I feel like you will do that, but then you'll kind of pull back a little bit just, you know, to kind of get in hermit mode so you can really figure out, you know, what step you want to take with this. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm picking up on for the next couple weeks of June for you guys. I feel like, you know, the ones I'm tapping into, some of you guys are gonna have somebody return from the past that you were waiting for a while. And whether or not you walked away from this person or they walked away from you, I feel like they continue to watch you, and I feel like they've seen you grow. You know, they've seen you regain your strength again, and that's become very sexy to them. So they will be coming back in quickly, perhaps this next couple of weeks. And I feel like, you know, I don't feel like you guys are going to really take the offer just right away. I feel like it is going to cause you a little bit of mental anxiety, because you're going to wonder, like, how could this person have changed, you know, in this time that we've been apart? You know, because logically we think about, like, you know, change takes years for a lot of people, but we are in a very magical time right now. So, you know, sometimes if we can have an awakening, you know, and you're willing to be the partner that, you know, sticks with this person while they're working on themselves, I feel like this person has a good chance to become the partner that you're looking for. But your obstacle for the next couple of weeks is going to be like whether or not you want to believe this, okay? If you need me to look into your situation a little bit deeper, Scorpio, you could just contact me at the email address below, and I'd be happy to look into your situation. Otherwise, check in with me next week for the weekly elementals, guys, and we'll see if this energy comes up again, and then again when we focus on the first half of July, okay? All right, my sexy Scorpios, I will be seeing you guys very soon, and I hope these next couple of weeks of June are fan-fucking-tastic for you, okay? Thanks, guys. Bye.